No storminess out there today. Radar map looking pretty bare for East Idaho and western Wyoming. All the activity is over in the eastern half of Montana. We have a cold front blowing across the state. Of course, that's why we're getting the wind, obviously, with it blowing on through, pushing all the cooler, or I should say all the hotter air to the east, allowing the cooler air to come in from the west. So that's why today, if you notice, not quite as hot as yesterday. A lot of us were in the upper 90s yesterday, so it got pretty toasty out there. Still pretty stormy to the south as the monsoon continues over northern Utah, northern Nevada. This cold front, though, for us means temperatures tonight will be 10 to 15 degrees cooler than they were last night. Last night in Pocatello, our low was 76 degrees. So in town tonight, 60. That's a little more like it. Idaho Falls, we stayed in the mid-60s. Tonight, right at about 50. Even cooler up in St. Anthony at 48 degrees. Cooler night indeed for the Central Mountains. In fact, Stanley will be freezing tonight. Wow, that is cooler. Way cooler than last night. Last night we stayed in the 40s. We'll be in the 40s in Chalice, Salmon also in the 40s. 47 expected in both Mackay and over in Arco. 48 in Dubois tonight. 47 in Jackson. So all these temperatures cooler than last night. Even Yellowstone dropping down into the mid-30s. We had a cooler night for the southeast highlands. A few clouds billowing over the southeast highlands right now, but I think we'll stay storm-free this evening. Certainly some wind out there, and we'll see that wind for most of us into the better part of the evening. 51 in Soda Springs tonight, down a year at 55. Then tomorrow, a sunnier day. Highs getting up there a little bit. We're back in the 90s in Ingham and Downey, lower 90s in Preston. Still enjoying those 80s, though, in Soda Springs and Montpelier and Lava. More sunshine tomorrow for the upper highlands in western Wyoming. Highs will range from the mid-70s to almost 90 over in Dubois. And we got more sunshine for the Central Mountains. Now with that fire, way to the north of Salmon, get a little more smoke sifting down the valley, so keep a watchful eye on that. Chalice at 91, Arco to 88, and Stanley in the mid-80s. Upper 80s in St. Anthony, 91 at Pocatello, pretty close to where it typically is for this time of year. We will heat up a little bit, though, as the work week wears on. Your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast, upper 70s Thursday, partly sunny. And then keeping those 90s all the way into the weekend, but not quite as hot as it was this last weekend. So thank goodness for that. For the Teton area, we're in the 80s for the next 7 days. Maybe a little more than just clouds on Thursday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. 80s and dry all the way through the weekend with lots of sunshine. For the Central Mountains, we're dry. We can barely scare up a cloud. Best we can do is smoke to the north, but we do have a couple of clouds in our forecast on Thursday and hot. We're in the 90s through Friday, backing off just a tiny bit Saturday and Sunday, upper 80s, and then back to those lower 90s next Monday.